You might have heard the statement, trans women are women. Is that true? Are trans women women? Some people say that's a question you shouldn't ask, that it's forbidden even to discuss the issue. That's wrong, as we'll see. But let's start with a less controversial question. Is this a bicycle? Well, Anne says it's a motorbike, which means it's a kind of bike. And bike is short for bicycle, so yes, this is a bicycle. But Beck says, look at the definition of bicycle. It says a bicycle has to be propelled by pedals, so this isn't a bicycle. Who's right? The key thing about this question is it's not really about this vehicle at all. Anne and Beck both agree on what this is, a two-wheeled vehicle powered by an engine, a motorbike. What they disagree on is the definition of the word bicycle. The other key point is neither side is saying the motorbike doesn't exist or that it's in any way inferior or superior to a bicycle. They just disagree about whether the concept of a bicycle includes something like this. The statement trans women are women is the same. It's really a statement about language. You might hear, it's a scientific fact that trans women are women. But that's nonsense, because it's not a scientific question, any more than whether this is a bicycle is an engineering question. You might also hear, surely a trans woman knows whether or not she's a woman? But again, that's confusing the issue, because the disagreement is actually about the definition of woman, which doesn't belong to any one person. So it's like saying Anne, as the owner of this vehicle, knows what it is. So if she says it's a bicycle, she must be right. It's true that Anne knows every millimetre of this motorbike, but her opinion on what the word bicycle means is no more or less valid than anyone else's. You could argue that everyone should be free to use language how they wish. If Anne wants to call her motorbike a bicycle, that's fine. Where it becomes a problem is if she then argues that because this is a bicycle, it has the right to ride along bicycle paths and enter bicycle races. That's unfair and possibly unsafe for other bicycles. So when it comes to making rules, whether it's for vehicles or people, we need to have an agreed definition. A trans woman is someone born male whose gender identity is that of a woman. But what some people want to argue is that a woman is anyone who wants to be a woman. This person could be a woman, or this person. They argue that whether someone is a woman is purely down to their internal sense of gender identity, something no one else can possibly know, which is sort of like arguing that anything can be a bicycle if the owner says it's a bicycle. So a car can be a bicycle, or a tank, or a fire engine, which means the term bicycle becomes pretty much useless. And that's why many women are worried about saying that all trans women are women, because if that's true, then any male person can be a woman if they say they are, and no one else can question it. It's not transphobic to say a trans woman, who is physically male, isn't a woman, any more than it's hateful to say a motorbike isn't a bicycle. Trans women are many things. They're brave, they're diverse, they're trailblazing, they're awesome. But are they women? That depends on what a woman is, and that's something for all of us to decide. So if you found this video useful, please share it. It's an important question, and everyone deserves a say.